name?
Leonard.
How late is he?
He died in 1987.
Okay.
He was 35 years old. He'd had a spinal cord injury, a very high level one, and lived for about 8 years with it.
What a story.
And during that time, I have something he wanted to ask me about, and I was able to be honest to a certain extent, but not completely honest. And has he forgiven me?
Oh, good.
For
No, I don't think it's him. I think
honesty.
you need to forgive yourself. You know, everything that I know when people pass over on this kind, you know who Daniel Brinkley is. Well, he's a friend of mine, and I've read all his books, of course, too. But, you know, if you're at all aware, I mean, you have you pass over, and the judgment is really for yourself. You go through your sort of judgment process on what you've done to everybody, but then you get right back into eternal consciousness. You don't have this density anymore. So yeah, I think it's really, let's forgive you and release yourself from that bondage. And that's probably a help to him, because then you're not pulling on him. As I talked about that density of this dimension and the high vibration of that dimension, it's a long way to travel. So release yourself from that.
I do believe he probably has, because when I had my first Reiki attunement, he apparently came in and asked whether he could be part of it. So,
oh, well,
so that's
so what's holding you back from forgiving yourself?
Just shame.
And shame is, of course, attached usually to a victim vibration, and so they play together. So all these vibrations they're magnets. So all the more reason just release any and all of that stuff. And that's really of the ego. That says that you have some power over him, that somehow you did something to him. Nobody does anything to anybody. I mean, in the moment, in ego, yes, but we all sign up for our life experiences. And so if we're going to see the God consciousness in life and in people, everyone's equally God, that's the best thing we can view. What we put our attention on is what we create more of. And if we're going to see people as victims and victimized, they become more of that. And so we just want to keep working with you to release all that stuff, because you have so much, you have such a great healing skill, but you really have to allow it to be. And if you're ashamed or punishing yourself,
I pretty much let go of it. I just wanted,
I've just been carrying it for 20 years, that's all. 21 years, that's all. Pretty much let go of it. Well, you have my 100% endorsement and permission to release it the second you walk out this door today.